Greetings one and all, and welcome back to Zayfard Plays Stellaris. So in today's episode, he says as he unpauses the game, I'm going to be focusing on building up my military and preparing to go to war with these guys, the Istran sovereignty. Now my reasoning for this is, to be honest, they're in the way of me exploring over here. And I'm a militaristic race, so that's what we do. And they already have my flag, so you know, I've got to attack them. They are on the same sort of level as me tech-wise, but... oh, they've only got one world, which will make life easier. But they are better than me, but mostly that's because they have more ships. However, at the moment, I think they're at war with someone else as well, which gives me a bit of an advantage. And they're the only race who's easily within combat range. So, you know, there is that. And I kind of want to show you guys how war works. Let's see, our construction ship's building away. Our science ship is exploring and finding more stuff for my construction ship to do. Excellent. Now, I should probably go to Yaris Prime and start recruiting, shouldn't I? Got an assault army of 2. That'll be enough for now. I'll need more, so I've got nowhere near enough minerals coming in. I really need to improve those somehow. Let's see. Yaris Prime. Can I upgrade anything there? No. Why are you coming in an empty slot? Go work in the energy credits for me, please.
Research complete.
Actually, no, better idea. Work there and build a mining network. I need more minerals for that. It's only a month away, that's fine. Border range is increased. Border range plus 20. Excellent! So we have the new research. Genetic leader lifespan plus 10% extra food would be good. Biolab would be good. Reducing army upkeep would be good. But this is better lifespan. That is the really good one.
Research complete.
Oh, and we've completed physics lab.
Complete.
You know, I'm going to hit pause at this point because I have enough to do everything I need to. So, couple of options. Wormhole generation rate and increasing wormhole range. That's awesome. So I can get into and out of places faster and my range increases by 50%. I could also get better free reactors. Is that a rare one? No. Because there actually is rare tech which only turns up every now and again. You just really want to get it when you can. Fusion power would be good. More power. But not that useful yet. Survey speed would be useful. Assist research. That would be quite good, but no. This, as we're planning to go to war, in 106 months we'll have better of a chance of doing that. That's going to take a while. Okay. So our military is getting better. Oh yeah, and my culture is now all meshed together, which is fantastic. Okay, you've completely exerted over there. What was over here? Couple of things. Well, you know what? Couple of things over here. Recruitment of armies completed. Excellent. I don't have access. Oh, is that in their area now? That's a pain. Okay, no, in that case I want you to go back home. That's a shame. Let's see, there's crystalline entities there. Well, you know what then? First murder, go over here for me please. Time to start planning and getting some level ups for your leader. Science ship. Go and explore here, survey here for me please. My construction ship. Can't do anything there yet. Who are you? Scientist. Ah, you've leveled up again. Excellent. Okay. So. First murder is in position. Go and attack those guys for me, please. Get you on aggressive stance. Clear this world out. Okay. And I'm going to want
hostile fleet engaged.
A couple more assault fleets in place. And start building up this army, get it up to as high capacity as I can. And then I want to start saving up for here. Oh, hello. Efforts to map the surface of this planet have identified a strange mountain formation in the southern hemisphere. It does not appear to have been formed naturally. Well, go and research that for me, please. And research is complete. We've now got the Corvette assembly line, which reduces, I think, is it the
Situation log updated.
Oh, hang on, I'm going to pause that because there's stuff to read here. I wonder what that does. Okay, so we can get better kinetic weapons from this, which is no use to me. Defense platforms. That could be good now, actually. Antimatter missiles. Now that would be nice. 64 months. Plasma thrusters would be nice. However, I think at this point I want the defense stations to start fortifying and bunkering down. What's happened with the event? Anomaly done? No, it's anomaly going. Okay. First murder has done its thing. Excellent. Science ship. Go and research over here for me, please. Then go back to here. Oh, no, hang on. Science ship. Oh, you're already doing that. Okay. You know what? You just do your thing, science ship. You know what you're doing. Zayfard doesn't know what you're doing, but you know what you're doing. Okay. Let's see. You could really... I'll deal with that in a second. You could really do with a mining network. Yeah. Or mineral processing plant. You know what? No, I'm going to save up for that mineral processing plant. That's what I'm going to do there. Okay. What was previously thought to be an assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere of Lythrios 3 has been identified as the massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that Lythrios 3 could have supported life on that scale at any point in the planet's history. Science Officer Feather of Cyan has prepared a special research project to delve further into this mystery. That is fascinating.
Construction complete.
Okay, science ship. You're going and doing that. Okay, and once you've done, serve this system for me. Okay, Scientist Claw Red has leveled up. Excellent. Construction is done. Time project. That's going. Oh, you could... Oh, I need to send you over there. Okay. Cool. Okay, how are you doing? Good for power. You know what? I'd rather you go into the minerals for me, please. That's what I'm really hurting for. Construction ship. How much do we need? Need another 100. This is going to take some time. How's Jarvis Prime doing on this? Okay. Corvette assembly yard. Requires a level 2 spaceport. I need even more money for. Okay, unemployment. But you've got no job. Okay, so I need the mining network, I think it was, or was it mineral processing. Yeah. Then you can have a power plant.
Debris analyzed.
Actually, no, I want to save up for a power hub. Excellent. What's the debris given me? Green crystal capacitors, regenerative hull tissue. Fantastic. And then you're going back. In fact, science ship. Do the research project for me, please. And then survey the rest of the system.
Research complete.
Ah, research complete. Leader lifespans increased. Fantastic. So, what do we want next? Resettlement cost? Not so useful. This is good. Get rid of the active volcano blockers. Getting more blocker research is fantastic, because that just means we have more chance of, well, researching things. Oh, sorry, colonizing planets, but 5% habitability on all worlds. That's invaluable, actually. No, we're getting that. Because that's now social research. Where are the socials? Investigate Zeta aliens. You know what? Let's do space amoebas. Then we're going to go warrior text. Then we're going to go Zeta aliens. And then we're going to let the colonizing stuff just go ahead and do its thing. Okay, so we're getting the finances coming in. Oh, we're low on energy. Ooh, okay, so we are going to need some better power supplies soon. Let's see. Basic power plant would be useful. I could definitely do with boosting my science as well at some point soon. Basic power plant. Yeah. Get you on that.
Special project complete.
That's fine. Ah, space amoebas forever. The space amoebas, the name is stuck as the pronunciation of the proper xenotaxonomic denomination is too unwieldy for the average Silen, are solitary animals, when left to their own devices. All but the youngest specimens are accompanied by quasi-independent flagellar organisms spawned by the amoeba and programmed through liquid RNA-laced secretions to do the bidding of the host. That's fascinating and kind of disgusting. These flagella are capable of manipulating and even attacking objects in an impressive yet restricted range around the host, periodically returning to lodge inside the host's amoeba's body for reprogramming. That's weird. Biological computers, that's awesome actually. Weird but awesome. There are potential military applications of the graceful patterns of circulation apparent in the flagella's movement. Fascinating. Oh! We can now get extra 5%. So we've got 5% evasion because of that. That's really good to see. Okay, that's coming in. Energy is low. Let's see. Energy's going to get better here. I can get physics lab to get even more research for physics. That'll be useful. Get better power.
Special project complete.
Oh. You know what? I'm going to build a power end area for this. Ready. Power hub. Yep. Excellent. That'll be invaluable actually. Then to get some blockers. Let's see. We do need the extra food, sadly. Then, yeah, we'll clear this one. Then we'll wait from there. Okay, special project. Our continued studies of the massive skeletal remains of Lithorius 3 has managed to shed some light on how this creature ended up on the planet. There are some very faint residual energy readings that indicate some kind of dimensional portal existed briefly towards the rear of the skeleton. Science Officer Feathers of Scion theorized that the creature passed through this gateway from another dimension, only to quickly perish in the hostile environment of Lithorius 3. Why it did this and where it came from are questions that may never be answered. That is astounding. 200 experience for Feathers of Cyan, which is awesome, and 60 physics research. That's months of bonus. That is fantastic. And how is Feathers of Cyan doing? He's 51, so he's got reasonable time left. Good level. Yeah, he's doing really well. Okay, our plan of the March to War hasn't done hugely well here. He's now leveled up again. Wow. He is getting good. Our military build-up isn't going as well as I'd like, sadly. Hey, you know what? You two guys can now merge. There's the merge button. There we go. Oh, research is done. Defense station. Excellent. So we now have defenses. Space torpedo is an option. Defense station is an option. Army damage and mineral. Ooh. You know what? This one now. Mass driver can be useful, but this, extra army damage, extra minerals, this is the right time to do this. Okay. Construction ship. How much to do this area? 200. We have a lot of power. Okay, so for this area to get everything, it's going to cost 202, which I have, so just do it. Give me everything.
System survey complete.
Okay, so the first murder is up to almost 200. Not much here, so go say hi. Go get some more experience. You're halfway to the next level, so that should be all it takes, I hope, to level you up. Then get ready to go and take this world. Now the question is, do I want them to be my vassal? Or do I want them to, well, be under my rule? I'm not sure on this yet. War's going on. What do we have here? What do we have here?
Construction complete.
I have no idea what we have here. Okay, good minerals, good power.
Hostile fleet engaged.
A hostile fleet which is melting by the looks of things. Although our ships are getting some real damage. But yeah, that fleet went down quite quickly.
Situation log updated.
Oh, promising officer. Captain Feather of Greens, the commanding officer of the Gore, served with distinction during the recent engagement that took place in the Tathaman system. The Admiralty on Yavis Prime, recognizing the qualities of a promising flag officer, has decided to promote the captain to the rank of full admiral. Fantastic. Which means I have another admiral who
Hostile
is...
fleet engaged.
Oh, hello. Oh, I say here. Evasion, so you're just as good as Admiral Claws of Bronze. You're a little younger, more experience. So higher skill level, and ship upkeep's reduced by 15%. Admiral Claws of Bronze, your time is no longer required in the first murder. I'm afraid you have now just become supplanted by your old flag officer, because he is awesome. Hang on. Has somebody just withdrawn their empire from us? Oh no, he's still got his embassy with us. They like us a lot, actually. Cordial.
Situation log updated.
Okay, so we've destroyed them. Excellent. So, first things first. Admiral Feather of Greens, and then you can go and repair. Now our science ship. Go and research this and this, please. That world's now complete. Fantastic. So once you finish there, go survey over here. And this is one of the disadvantages with wormholes. We have to jump back to the wormhole to jump out again. So it does slow us down a bit with moving around. But it gives us a fantastic range, which is well worth the cost in my view. Okay. Go build an outpost, can't build the mining, I don't have enough. I really do want that power. However, we will be getting more power soon, as we're building up our resources here. Just one more month and I'll have enough. Come on, just one more month. Excellent. Go and do that one next. We've queued up a lot now. And now it's time to start saving up for more buildings, for everything basically. Oh, hello, Yavis Prime. Repairs complete. Excellent. The first murder is doing well. Okay, situation. Zeta aliens. Let's try and get those guys, then we'll do the Warrior's text. I mean, that's been here since episode 1 pretty much. Wow, these guys are pretty close on each other. How are we doing now compared to Yizdan? They still have superior power, but we are equivalent in everything else. They are hostile towards us for some reason. I can't imagine why. It's almost as though they're our rival and there's border friction. Oh, okay, these guys really don't like me.
Debris.
Yeah,
online.
xenophobic, militaristic, spiritualist. They're pretty much the opposite of us. And warlike. Not the best combinations for us. Oh, however, we've got mining drone lasers, nanocomposite material, fusion power, and extra research, so we are doing quite well on the research stakes right now. What does this button do? Oh, it takes this away! Oh, that's really cool. We're one of the larger empires right now. Okay, the Bavi League is the largest, but possibly, I mean, that's a really useful world to take. I've got enough influence for that. I can take it.
Special project complete.
No.
Debris
Oh!
analyzed.
Hello, okay. Difficult League has had somebody declare war on them. I'm not going to worry about that. However, reports of deep space drones in certain systems have been investigated. Drones appear to be the workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation established millennia ago and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves. Judging by the state of the processing equipment, their purpose is obviously enough: mining. But who it is that tasks them is not immediately apparent. What is apparent is that no shipment of minerals have been retrieved from this system in hundreds, if not thousands, of years. They may only be old drones. They should be kept under close watch by the Avian Techno Confederacy. So we have a couple of options: establish a listening post on Yaris Prime, or take them apart. Both of these make sense scientifically. Watch them and listen to them to see what happens, or destroy them and literally tinker with the innards. I think at this point, to get my ship, I'm going to go for the attack version,
Updated.
for the simple reason that we need to practice get our fleet better at war. However, to do that, the fleet will need to be bigger. Much bigger. So, another 3 ships to do
Research
it.
complete.
That's a lot of power. Oh, research is done. Oh!
Evading hostile fleet.
Hang on, I'm going to go and check that in a second and see what's going on. We now have the powered exoskeletons. This gives us extra damage in combat and extra minerals. And now back to engineering. Oh, I'd missed these. So yeah, this is the problem with having 4 techs to choose from. As I scroll down to the bottom, we have these ones, which we unlock from combat. So, what do we have here? We can do engineering facility to get me better engineering research. Robots, so we can get them to do anywhere, basically. But they're only really good at mining minerals. And they cost power to run, which I'm short on, so they're not that useful. Or we can go and get destroyer-class ships. That could be really cool. Or we can get plasma thrusters, so faster ships, which is also cool. Or complete the composite nanotech to get better armor. Both of these are good, actually. 36 months, 15 months. You know what, that's going to come out again. Sorry about that, getting a bit hoarse. This is a very quick tech. We'll get that, we'll upgrade our ships to have armor. Okay, so somebody's declared war against Stragoth, don't care. Physics research, that's fine. And evading hostile fleet. Ooh. Crystallite type entities. Interesting. So, mining drone analysis, which basically needs to go and attack them. And Warriors Tech. So, Warriors Techs, please. It's only 200 days. I want to see what we can learn from these texts. And in the meantime, these guys are getting better. Oh! The director of the Museum of Exobiology on Yaris Prime has issued a request for the procurement of several live alien specimens. These creatures were spotted on several habitable worlds, but they are difficult to capture. They will require the full resources of a science ship for a lengthy period of time. Well, of course we'll gather these specimens.
Updated.
Let's see, alien specimens. There's a lot of them all over the place, some which we can't get to. The Ravenous Sakar. Okay, you're running away. So, as you're running away, I wonder, can I tell you to do this back from this sector? I can. Do the research project there, and there for me, please. Oh, and I need to go there from the rest of it. That's a shame. We can at least get some progress. These guys are growing nicely. These guys really aren't. Which is good, I approve of this. First Murder is getting more and more powerful. 226. That's pretty good. How's Yaris Prime doing? One more corvette to come in. how's my construction ship doing? It's
Construction
getting along
complete.
really nicely actually with everything. Okay, so nearly enough to make the spaceport for you. That's going to wait actually while I get a much larger fleet over here. Having said that, I do need to level this up to be able to start using destroyers when I'm able to. But no, I'm going to wait on this. I'm going to upgrade the spaceport so I can get better value for my corvettes. That's the plan. And as
Special
plan goes, I like it.
complete.
Oh! Our language experts have been at it for weeks to try and translate the documents we found in the old battlefield. Many episodes ago now. Today we finally have some results. We now know that the fallen warriors all followed the teachings of a philosopher called Tesla the Teller of Tales. Cool name actually. The documents are breakdowns of tactics, strategy and most importantly, logistics in interstellar warfare. Being a strong spokesman against war, Telesa still found this to be an essential knowledge for steering into the future. Even the most peaceful of people might be forced into a corner in their work for a better world. Splendid! It gives us access to the Master's teaching, Warring States, Empire Edict.
The
Ooh,
government
what's that do?
screen presents us with information regarding our empire.
Yep, thank you, I've seen that.
The budget.
Edicts. Information quarantine. Okay, coverage 3 field. Engineering research grants. Crystal sonar allows us to order our fleet to use special techniques which encounter crystal entities. Instantly surveying the system they dwell in. Ooh. That cost me energy, which I don't have. Okay. So research is going on, and I have enough now to build a level 2 spaceport. I also have a colony over here, so I actually could do with queuing up a colony world. The finishing mining station is done. Excellent. Let's see. What can I build on the surface here to improve things? You know what? Yeah, the physics lab. That would improve things a lot. More physics research would be fantastic. What's happening over here? Well, you've got a lot of people. You're losing food though, that's a problem. I don't particularly... No, I can afford to lose that. I can't afford to lose the planet. Oh, hydroponics for now, I suppose.
Special project complete.
Move that other way while I decide. The Frontier Clinic is better. A lot better. But the hydroponics will get me food now. No, save up for the Frontier Clinic. That's not far away. It's only a couple of months. Okay. Zakula swarm secured. Zakula are swarming insect analogues, usually using Put your teeth back in, Zayfard. The Zakula are swarming insect analogues, unusually both for their large size and the fact that they are lithivores, feeding off of rocks and minerals on the ground. One of the shuttles belonging to the inspecting eye sustained serious damage when it inadvertently passed through a large swarm, and several Zulkars began to feed on its hull. Ooh, that's not good. The construction of the special containment facility required to hold these creatures has already begun in the Museum of Exobiology. Excellent, so we get some extra... wow. Extra society research. Fantastic. Okay, money's coming in. Almost enough there. How's our fleet doing? Really well. How do we stand at the moment compared to our intended victims? They're still superior on fleet power, so they must have a pretty full fleet. Okay. However, we now have enough over here to go and build the Frontier Clinic. Make it so. I can afford to lose one mineral. I can't afford to lose the colony. Ah, research is done. Unlock nanosic composite armor.
Construction complete.
Fantastic. So, what do we have next? We can get second level armor, antimatter missiles or autocannons or the ammunition factory, which is no use to me. This could be good,
Construction complete.
but not on these size ships, so I'm actually going to go with the antimatter missiles. It'll be a long time, but it's worth it. Okay. Excellent, that's complete, and get the Corvette assembly yard. That will make our Corvettes be built quicker, and, more importantly, cheaper. Take us some money to get going, but it'll be worth it in the long run. And we're getting a lot more power and minerals coming in, which is fantastic. Okay. You know what? I'm going to start saving up for a spaceport over on Shaita. Yeah, over in the Kraz system, which will be useful. Okay, these guys are still small, and they've got a lot of stuff there I want. They've got an awful lot of stuff there that I want. Okay, scientists, you can go and do the research project here next. This fleet is pretty powerful. I could send it over to attack. There's an alien vessel there, was there? But attack these guys. They were pretty potent though. I'm not convinced the fleet's powerful enough to deal with this yet.
Complete.
Ah! Tarblack secured! After an extensive search of the seabeds on expecting Prime using a small fleet of mini-subs, I don't think the seabed was on the expecting eye. I think of the seabed on the planet. The crew of the Inspecting Eye finally managed to corner the elusive target of their search, a live Tarblack, the shimmering creature which defends itself by emitting faint psionic signals that produce a sense of dread in most organics, was brought aboard the science ship in a special water tank simulating its natural environment. The crew members on the Expecting Eye that came into direct contact with the Tarblack will require extensive therapy, but the mission has been a success. Wow, more social research. Fantastic, and you can go get some more over here for me, please. Excellent, the construction ship is busy. Good. Oh no, no longer busy. So I would like the frontier outpost here, so I can get all these lovely minerals. I mean, 4 in one area, that's pretty good. And I'll expand our border reach, ready to swallow in the Istaran Syndicate. Sorry, Sovereignty. However, I'm afraid that is all the time I have for today, so the war is going to have to wait till next episode. Hopefully I'll get to a next episode at least, but I will be building up my fleet even more. In fact, let's start building it up now. Get another ship into the murder. I think I'll bring it up to, say, 12 and then call it enough. So on tomorrow night's episode, I'll be continuing to build the first murder up, as I say, to 12 ships to get it really powerful. I'm also going to do a quick redesign of it next episode as well. Just a minor one, just to add hull. But as I say, that is for tomorrow night's episode. I do hope you've enjoyed today's episode and that you will join me for tomorrow night to see how our plans pan out. However, until then, farewell.